What's going on, guys? Sergeant's Tech Tips. I'm going to be showing you how to set up two displays on your computer. As you can see, I have the second display here and I have the HDMI cable right here that is unplugged. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to plug it in, how to set it up, and I'm also going to talk to you about what you need to set this up properly, along with what types of cables it takes, how to plug it into your motherboard or your graphics card. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first step is going to be you have to plug the display in. So go ahead and grab the HDMI cable, run it up from your desk. Go ahead and plug it into the back of the monitor, which will be HDMI for this thing. And as you can see, I have a couple different display things here. You can't really see it, but I have VGA and DVI. It's a little dark to see it. So go ahead and make sure it works. So obviously the light is on. Now you got to do is right click on your desktop, go ahead and go to display settings. And then as you can see, the second display is showing up. So this usually will just automatically work for you. What is probably going to happen is either going to extend the display, so both have it, and you'll have to move it around to where you want it and stuff like that. So if it doesn't work, you can go ahead and click detect. It's going to say did not detect another display because this one is disabled. So all you have to do is scroll down to multiple displays, click on that, and click extend these displays. Go ahead and click keep changes. As you can see, all my icons moved over because I've obviously used this before. And you can go ahead and scroll up and you can move these around to the way you want. So if you want to click apply, so say your monitor's up here, all you got to do is move the mouse cursor up and your mouse cursor will pop up here. And another thing you can do is you can move it to where you need to, depending on how your monitors are aligned, basically. And that's really about it for this portion. You can change the color profile here, and if you want to change the screen refresh rate on your monitor, go ahead and click Advanced Display Settings, and you can click on the monitor that has it. Go ahead and click Display Adapter Properties, go to Monitor. For this window, Monitor and 144 Hz, you can choose which refresh rate you need. Go ahead and click that, click Apply, and click OK. And the screen will flash when it changes. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about what type of ports you'll need, and I have a couple cables I can show you on what they look like. Okay guys, sorry about the mess, but right now we're on the floor. I'm going to grab my phone and use it for... So as you can see, here are the ports on the back of the card. So if you have this on here and you see DVI or any of these ports, you need to plug your display into here. Now I do have two, but the other one doesn't reach, so I had to unplug it just to take my computer out. But as you can see, you have DVI, you have DisplayPort, which is right here, and then you have HDMI, which is currently plugged in. Now you also have these on your motherboard. You don't need to plug these in unless the computer does not have a discrete graphics card, which in this case I have an MSI Gaming X 6GB 1060, GTX 1060, and you obviously have HDMI and VGA, and I can show you what those look like in a minute. But the reason a lot of people get confused is because they usually plug their stuff here, because I've seen it with a lot of pre-builts. People are just starting gaming, they don't know anything about computers, they plug their display cable into the back of the motherboard, which does not work because there's a way to do that, but it's complicated. It's because the graphics card is utilizing the graphics. So there's nothing really else to tell you about here. Obviously, there's nothing really you have to worry about down here either, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what some of the cables look like. Okay guys, so I have laid out a couple here. This is what DVI looks like. As you can see, this would plug in, well, you can't really see it. Let me turn my camera back on, or my flashlight. So let's just go ahead and plop this right here. So as you can see, this plugs right into the DVI port, and there are two different types of DVI. This is a DVI-D cable, I think, because this is digital, and then DVI-I, I think is what it is not analog, but I think what it does is it's supposed to send audio through, which is DVI-D, I think. But yeah, this is what DVI-D looks like. Go ahead and unplug it. This is what DVI-D looks like. I don't have a VGA cable laying around, or maybe I do, but I can't find one. This is what HDMI looks like. Obviously, it's already plugged in. As you can see, HDMI. Now, most cards will make it so it plugs in upside down, so don't force it in. If it's not going in, flip it and then try to plug it in. But that's what HDMI looks like. If you are curious on what VGA looks like, it looks like this, but with the pins that are right here, and it's a little bit smaller. And it's also got these twisty things, which I wish they would have. If you're wondering what DisplayPort looks like, so this is what DisplayPort looks like. This is what I currently use for my main AOC monitor up there. This is what DisplayPort looks like. It's kind of a weird angle. It's got this weird thing here, but it sends data a little bit faster. It sends audio. I think it just works better for 144 Hz. Wow, the refresh rate on this sucks. This is what it would look like. But yeah, that is what the cables look like. Alright guys, so that is how you set up two displays for your computer. This only works for Windows 10. I can do a Mac variation if you would like. It's a little more complicated, I think, but until I get a Mac, I won't do that. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. If you guys did not enjoy the video, please drop a dislike. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.